Okay, I'm ready. God bless y'all. Good morning. Um, Good morning. God bless y'all. Did I say God bless y'all? I meant to say God bless y'all, like in a real way. God is so good, man. He woke me up this morning. I got enough change in my pocket to pay my phone bill. So we're gonna make it do what it do, right? Um, but no, on a serious note, I am very grateful for opening my eyes. We all got to take time out and give thanks to the Lord because He really is better than we don't give Him enough credit. We really don't, So I can't stand my cross be cricket, man. We got to make sure the man upstairs is, you know. And for side note for a few of us out there, I've run into so much debate and just doubt and complication and confusion on even wearing crosses. Oh my God. Oh, well, the cross doesn't this and this and that. You're praising the cross instead of praising the Father. First off, don't tell me what I believe and what I don't believe in because I'm not about to be arguing with you about me wanting to wear a cross around my neck. Man, get out of here, man. I'm serious. So, that being said, I told them. But on a most serious note, man, I hope everybody out there is doing good. Everybody's out there enjoying this rain. I just talked to my mom's, and she said it's out there getting God out there getting active with the water. But where I'm at, we in LV, repping LV straight from but I'm out of P Town, so we gonna sit there and say you know it's all Cali love. Excuse me, I'm kind of like trying to straighten my knee brace out. I bumped my knee at work, and it's been a excruciating tingle to where like it tingles a little bit. It don't really hurt. It just so I'm rocking a knee brace, feeling like a wounded. I guess I just wanted to feel like I was like like an old athlete or something. But so check it out. Before I start this message, I want to give y'all the name first because if this message, I might probably hurt a couple people. I really don't care. It's needed. Well, let me rephrase that. Um, I'm gonna offend a few people by this because the world we live in today. I believe this was well needed. So um, I was going through my Instagram, my Facebook. It's not so much on. It's not so much. Give me 1 second, y'all, please. 1 second. One second. Hold on. Well, give me like 12, 13 seconds. Okay. So, all right. My bad, y'all. My bad. So I was trying to make it do what it do. All right. So, um, before I begin this message, y'all, I want to first and foremost thank God for allowing me to be here, allowing me to have the courage to jump on because I was the one that was like one of the last ones out of school or that I know to even have a Facebook. I was so out of date. I felt stupid when people was like, "Did you see this on Facebook? Did you see this on Facebook?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." No, damn well I ain't on Facebook. So I got over that little, and then Facebook Live really had me like, but I see people grooving and doing this and drinking. People got their hair out, they naps all, they sitting there combing their hair, and So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give me a Facebook, and so and then I went through the stage of switching pages for. I'm not gonna get all into that because that's like G4 classified, but so oh, neighbors about to barbecue. Make sure I get in line for my plate of carne asada. All right, so um, yeah, I was thanking God. Just want to thank God, y'all, for another day, another blessing. Open my eyes. I'm in good health. You know, I got hella rest last night. Like, I don't know if y'all see my story. I know YouTube, y'all didn't see it because I didn't post it. If I did, you know what I'm saying. But I made a pot of thank you very much, Tina. You as well, as always, you know. But I made some. I like diced up some Italian sausage, bell pepper, onion, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of a little sage, and mixed it all up with some spaghetti sauce and hold on one second, y'all. Some shit is burning. That ain't carne asada. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. So they did. They just lit the grill up. So yeah, I know they're gonna bring me a plate, especially since I just gave them a job lead. My job is hiring for anybody in the LV. Y'all looking for a gig? Y'all tap in with me. My company, my union is taking applications right now because 3 people got fired. They can't handle the code. So I be telling y'all, y'all females, y'all better get a husky nigga because he can handle this shit. But anyway, back on God. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good, right? So, this message is well overdue. It's well overdue, and I probably will get some smart comments from a few people because it's so well. How can I say it? It's the day and age we live in. It's what's popular. It's what's going. It's what's selling. It's what's attracting. It is like dominating the internet. So I was going through my Facebook, checking messages. I was going through TikTok, YouTube, my channel, and I couldn't touch any platform without seeing perversion, without seeing a female showing her twat, without seeing her juggling her boobs, without seeing, and this ain't, I'm not directing, don't get it twisted before I even go any further. I'm going to do a message on men as well, but this was more directed towards the women. It's not every woman, obviously. If the shoe fits, wear it. Don't get offended. But this is just me, my experience, Bubba. So, I was going on, going through messages and going through, and almost every most liked, most popular page was a female half naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, though. Like, it was really, one second, y'all. It was kind of, I don't want to say it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm gonna be 100. It was crazy for the simple fact that um, almost every, and I mean almost every post for like a few of them was that's all it was. It was just females, and they was getting 2,000, 10,000, 6,000. You know what I mean? It was really like, give me one second. I'm trying to fix this here. At the same time, do that over there. Um, Give me one second, y'all, please. Give me one second. Sorry, y'all. I'm kind of trying to boot this up over here. I think the weather is messing up. Let's see if we can get it cracking right here. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Come on. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on rolling with it. And if that one pops back in, it pops back in. But I'm trying to multitask here, y'all. So every post, every popular video, picture, advertisement, it was all of just perversion. I call it perversion because it's like, damn, like I don't want to, when I wake up in the morning and I check my messages or I check my stuff, I'm a man. Let's just get one thing straight. And yes, sex is wonderful with the right person, and um I don't know what is wrong with my phone, y'all. So give me 1 second. One more second. I'm sorry. I don't mean to neglect you guys in any shape, form, or fashion. But um, let's see. Let's see if we can get it cracking. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this populating. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try this one more time. Okay. All right. My bad, y'all. All right. So almost every, and I mean almost every post and every picture, every popular, um, most liked, hearted, however you choose to word. It was a female. It was a female like naked. It was a female bent over with her butt in the air. It was just nudity, sex. I call it perversion because it's like this. Like I told somebody, um, like I told someone the other day. I'm a man, yes. I love looking at beautiful women. I actually admire beauty. I respect the woman who chooses to come out of her comfort zone and to kind of, how can I say this the right way without trying to sound all corny? I respect the woman who steps out of her comfort zone to um, show her uniqueness as far as with her figure, as far as her lingerie, as far as you know, um, 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 sorry, this one is going in and out, y'all. I'm kind of like juggling two different devices. So I respect a woman who really steps out of her comfort zone and shows off her body. You know what I'm saying? In a woman like way. But it is just ridiculous. And this is, somebody I talked to, prime example. To give you a good example, there's a woman that I know who she is a model. She says she's a model. And, I go through her pictures here and there. And, in one picture, she was like damn near swallowing a whole strawberry. Like swallowing, not like nibbling, swallowing. What does that tell the pervert or the old man that it can't get none? What does that tell him? What is the message you delivering as far as what are you really um, delivering to your audience? And then there was another one where she was posted and it was just a picture of her, and you can of her in her bikini suit, but you can only see the triangle, which y'all know what triangle I'm talking about. I ain't trying to get too, but you can only see in between her legs to where, you know what I'm saying, where snatch was, straight up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, being a man, I'm gonna be 100. I got to, because I don't tell no lies on here. I looked, but then I'm like, damn, like that ain't modeling. That's like, you might as well be a porn star, but this ain't something that I want to be broadcast, seeing on my page with my auntie's my friend, my baby mama's my friend, my son is my friend, my homies, my coworkers. Like, it kind of embarrasses me because if I got, let's just say, if I got 10 friends, right, and One is business. One is from business that I gave my info to. One is from work. One is from one is like five of them are family. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say all my other. Let's say now I got a friend on there that shows. Like what I was just saying, shows her twat, and another one is bouncing their boobs, and another one. These are just off out of the ones that what I'm saying. What does that look like? It looks like I'm like just really, really some perv. Because when now, when keep in mind when I requested these friends, when the friend request was sent, it was a picture of them in a business suit, or it was a picture of them, out and about, or it wasn't even a picture. It was this. But then, as time went on, I start seeing these posts and seeing these posts and seeing these postings. It's like, damn, like, And then I had someone the other day. And I believe I know. Let me stay focused. Um, Beautiful woman. It was a decent little picture on there. And then she immediately jumps in my inbox and says, "Hey, where you at? Where you located?" Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, first off, don't you ask me where the hell I'm located at. Who is you? Like, well, that's not. If you want to learn, ask a question, you want to talk, you want to conversate, even chat, you know, um, do it the right way. They immediately jump to say, "Oh, well, do you do hookups?" I'm like, okay, it didn't hit me till after. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all bear with me because I ain't with all. Like I said, I'm new to the network. So I'm like hookups. I'm like, what hookups? Hook up what? Hook up your beat? Hook up your cable? Hook up. And then it hit me. I'm like, oh. I'm like, hell no. What I look like? You know what I'm saying? I'm not no, hell no. I might as well be. I might as well just go pick up a problem in Vegas, girl. I can go right here for $40. But that ain't my swag. Do I look like the type of person that's just gonna pick up a female or go meet up and bang? Like, no, that's not my get down at all. My swag. And it kind of took offense to where I blocked her. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And like I said, I may make a few people mad with this message. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so well. It is. How can you say it? It's acceptable. It's accepted far too much in too many different ways, too many shapes, too many forms, too many fashions. You know what I'm saying? It is just people. It kind of when you think about today. Unless you really monitor the friends. Me, I don't like having to monitor for one. You know what I'm saying? Even having, even doing what I do on YouTube, doing what I do on Facebook, doing what I do on TikTok. I don't want to monitor my friends or monitor my viewers because I believe everybody should hear a good thing every now and everybody should be prayed over. But then if you coming in with a ugly intent, you got intentions on sitting there asking me if I'm not. Now, how does that? Now, y'all, just do a bubble break. If I'm on here, the name of my page, my YouTube channel, is called Bubbas and Bibles. I got a Holy Bible on the front of my page as my icon or whatever. I mean, y'all know the messages I give. But I'm basically promoting God. I'm promoting correction. I'm promoting life. I'm promoting hope. I'm promoting all the good stuff under the sun. What the hell makes you think that I'm going to be the type of man to go do a one night stand or to go and sleep with some female I don't know just because you inbox or because it's you butt naked on YouTube? Like, me, myself, it's disgusting. Like, I'm going to be solid. I don't give a damn how good you look. That is not my swag. My swag is nowhere, shape, form, or fashion. You better ask my baby mama. My baby mama, we talked for 2 years before we even kissed. Now come on. That's to let you know. And not that we was kids and it was a little more detail to it, but I'm a long-term dude. I'm a one-woman man. And even if I'm single, waiting because I don't chase no more. If I'm waiting for the right woman to come into my life, it damn sure ain't gonna be one to sit there and offer me to have sex with me right out the gate, or to do hookups. You feel me? So it's a lot. And like I said, it may touch a couple, maybe like, oh, you think you better than somebody. I keep telling y'all I am, because I know where I done came from. Now don't get it twisted. I can remember, and I'm just gonna give y'all the experience first, and I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this. So when I was in my drug addiction, and I know now, it took me a minute to figure out what they meant by the devil's drug. For y'all don't know, I did have a strong addiction to meth. It wasn't very long, but it was very intense when it was. A lot of reason was because I drank a lot. I was a drinker, like literally. And once I got turned out, I got turned out. I'm gonna be 100. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me do a little bit. I was riding that roller coaster to where I would sip a little bit, and then I knew I can get up with this over here, so I would go over there, or you know what I'm saying? And I'm 100 about me, man. Y'all ain't never gonna find no. Can't nobody talk bad about me, because I talk bad about my damn self. But it's what made me who I am. So um, I would try to balance out. You know what I'm saying? And I knew if I drank, I'd get twisted. I knew it, and my mom always told me, "Bubba, you can't drink. Bubba, you can't drink, man." I'm like, you always trying to run somebody. Mom, I'm grown. All right, I'm telling you. Well, you can kill me. If y'all know my mama, you better lower your motherfucking voice. You know what I'm saying? Moms don't play that. Moms will go upside your head fast with the quickness. So um, I used to drink, and I knew that I can balance myself out. Which, if I knew then what I know now, I would have never even drank like Mama told me, because I would automatically want to run to it, and once I do that, the next thing you know, I'm up for days, or I'm uh I'm not I'm outside my body. I'm outside myself, meaning my spirit has left me because the drugs are in me. So my spirit is, now I know what the scripture means when it says the spirit and the flesh war. They fight amongst each other, because the spirit is always telling you, man, guys, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't. No, you don't need this. You don't need that. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's always going to prompt you. I call it a prompt, or like a nudge. Like, hey, what is you doing? Come on, don't do that. Don't even think like that. We ain't right. Come on, we doing good. Let's keep on pushing, Bubba. Come on. But the flesh wants you to be cool, be hip. It wants you to indulge in all the earthly shit. I'm not some fucking pan flute. It wants you to indulge in all the fleshly things, and get outside yourself. And once you get too much in you, I feel like your spirit leaves you, and now you're just running on autopilot. Your mind is controlling you, when your mind is where the biggest battle is, because your mind, your soul, this here is what we tend to cling to. We tend to cling to what we see. We tend to want what we see. We tend to believe in what we see. You dig? So um, I, wa- I in my addiction, I I found that there was a lustful spirit, and when I was younger, sex was everything. Got 3 boys. I mean, I could have more, but no. But on a serious note, like, that was the best feeling in the world, was sex. And so even like, out of, like, coming into just fast forward until a little more closer till now, you know I'd have a woman and watch porn. Didn't have to do all that, no, no. But just, that's where my heart was. And it says, I forget where I read it at, but when you do a drug, it brings out, like they say, a drunk never lies. The truth comes out when a person's drunk or mad. I believe that. I stand on that. But I also stand on with the drugs. Um, they bring out your demons, whatever that you struggle with, whatever you fiend for, whatever you know. So I remember I got caught. I got caught with porn on my phone. And I used to try to deny it at first. Like I didn't have this mindset, because I never would have to like masturbate. This is an adult message, y'all, so please just follow me. Follow what I'm trying to say. Um, I didn't have to because I knew I had a piece of ass. I had a woman I could make love to or whatever, but it wasn't making love that I wanted. It was just lust and seeing different women, seeing their parts and this and that. So I guess I know now that God has done his work on me because it bothers me in a sense now. It bothers me. It bothers my spirit to see beautiful women showing every part that God has blessed them with, that they're supposed to be saving for. Even I don't give a damn. Like I could never date no porn star. Where they do that at? Like, I mean, let's just be real. Not to knock no porn stars if any of y'all out there. No, but they even turn the music on. Okay, so not to knock no porn stars, but can you imagine um sharing your woman with the world? With different men, how could you please a woman who has sex with multiple people? It's like dating let's just say, I'm not gonna say it's like, because I gotta watch what I say here, watch the words of my tongue. They can get a nigga in trouble. Um, how can you satisfy a person who's satisfied by so many different people, so many different sizes, so many different nationalities, so many different, you know, um, financial brackets, so to speak? Me myself, it's gonna always be in my head. Like, man, I ain't running. Man, I ain't gonna. What good is you? What am I gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying? I watched this video, and old boy was like. Anyway, y'all give me 1 second. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. All right. Okay, I'm back, y'all. All right, so where I leave off at? Oh, okay. So I was saying, for y'all just tuning in, Zimmerman, what's popping, my boy? God bless you, man. I see you, my boy. You be doing your thing, man. God bless you, your family. I hope everything is Gucci with you, man. For those of you just tuning in, I'm doing a message on perversion. So to move forward, because I don't want to restart. I'm gonna just pick up where I left off at. Um, I was one of lust. I was one of lust, and I see now, between the different platforms, between YouTube, between Facebook, between Instagram, between TikTok, the most popular and the most in demand and the most liked, the most hearted, the most followed are women showing themselves, showing their boobs, you know, legs gapped open, bent over backwards. I mean, doing all kind of, and it's like, don't get it twisted. Like I said, I'm a man, you know what I mean? I'm a man, and I love to admire a woman if she's a model, you know what I'm saying? And even to check out a female here, damn. But, to see it so advertised, you know, you know, back when we was younger, I can remember, okay, so I can remember when I was younger, I found my pop's stash. He had a stash of pornos. You know what I'm saying? And my mom and nobody. It was like it was an adult thing. So the kids weren't really. If we was to get found even thinking of a porn, we get our hair bust wide open. Why? Because it was an adult thing. You know what I'm saying? It was something that adults did, as far as sex and as far as, we knew about sex and all that, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have it thrown in our face back in like the early 90s, back in the late 80s, like let's just say that the end of the 80s, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have, well, for one, we didn't have Facebook and all that either. But social media, my belief, has been polluted with just sexual perversion, with perversion in general. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it may touch a few people, rub a few people the wrong way. Why? Because you probably perverted. But then me myself, I'm like an investigator. So the people that follow, these women, the people that follow, I notice the people that follow these women are these so-called models, or I just call them advertisers. I don't want to call them no hoes because I don't know what they do in their spare time. But the way you advertising yourself it's like desperation to me, like, because me myself, the same woman that look good without her clothes looks even better with them, because I get to see your class. I get to let my imagination run, and when your imagination run, it's always funner. Let's just say if I meet a woman, I don't I, I'm gonna give y'all one more example. Y'all better not laugh. Don't laugh. So I gotta laugh. So check it out. So I have my own little spot. One of my little cousins, I moved him his spot or whatever. And I had a female come over. I met her. How did I meet her? I met her. Anyway, neither here nor there. So I met her, and she tells me that she went to have a couple drinks, a couple Modelo's. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, for sure, let's do it. So she pulls up, Chrysler Beat 22s, pulls up or whatever. And she's like, but before she pulls up, she tells me, she says, I just want to make sure that, like, everything cool over there. You live by yourself. I said one of my partners is here, but he's in his room. He's in the back room. I had somebody staying in the second room, and she's like, well, I'm gonna be drinking. I don't want no funny stuff. I don't want nobody to, I haven't drank in a while. And, I want to enjoy myself. We have us a couple drinks, and I'm like, all right, for sure. So she brings over 12-pack of Modelo, negative Modelo, as a matter of fact, so it could have been special. I'm not sure. Anyway, she gets over there, right? We crack on, we talking, and we were just getting to know each other. We'd already chopped it up and got to know each other, but I think I got to like the third beer, and something happened where I had to go check on my partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, give me 1 second or whatever, right? So she's like, okay, we flirt. I think I smooched her on the cheek, but we was just getting to know each other. Wasn't no, so I go holler at my partner. I come back, as I go to now, I'm like, I tap on my own damn door. I'm a respectful dude. So I go, I tap on my own door, tap on the door. I walk in the room. She is ass naked, standing there. She said, oh, come here, buzzing. Like, I look how many Modelo's in them. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm like, she's like, come here. I'm like, oh, wait, what you doing? Why your clothes off? Come here, I want you. And this is, I'm like, girl, wait a minute. That ain't, no, hold up. Like, and people can call me what you want, but I put that on everything, man. She was so aggressive with it and so like, come here. Me, I'm the type to where I think like, how many people you done been like this with? Like, real talk. How many, like, this is not a turn on to me. A turn on would be for me to sit here and holler at you and pick your brain, you pick mine, and then I move into it and go to let me take your clothes off. You know what I'm saying? The excitement, the imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like I walked in and she was butt naked and it was only like 3 Modelos. So it let me know. First off, it was a turnoff for me. It was. I'm just sorry. That's me. I don't care what nobody say. If you get, I walked in the room, you asked naked. I'm like, hold up. So I'm keeping my partner when I got a long hallway. He went in the back room. I'm like, she's like, oh, you know. So it led me to believe that she had been drinking before she got there. Whatever the case may have been, it was a turnoff because it was too desperate. It was too quick. And I'm gonna be 100, y'all. She was a little Hispanic chick. You know, I've always dated Hispanic women. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, but I'm like it was a turn off, man. And she was like, "Come here." I was like, "Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta check on my partner." Y'all know I went in the back room and I left her in the room, and she was calling me from the end of the hallway, like, "Chris, come here." Chris, no, she's calling me Christopher. They're getting fucked up now. I'm like, Christopher. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, hey. Yeah, I'll be in there. So what I did, I'm going to be real. My partner was like, hey, bro, what's going on? So I gave him the rundown. He was like, well, look, I mean, I ain't trying to be scandalous, bro, but, you know, if you want me to go in there and handle it. My partner's like, if you want me to go handle it, I'll go handle it. I'm like, then go ahead. I'll go. I don't care. But not in my room. You got to snatch her up out there and we're going to swap rooms. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be all in my bed with that. You know, but making a long story short, she passed out. She went to sleep. And when she got up, she had a little attitude. I ain't gonna lie. She said, I could just leave me. And I said, girl, I came back and you were asleep. But that's a prime example of my character. And that's something that has been with me because this was back, like I said, this was back when I was still dibbling and dabbling, as my pops calls it. Dibbling and dabbling mean, you can get a little, you know what I'm saying, and flush out and then bam, right back to work. You don't miss a beat, you know what I'm saying, just in that increment of time that you chose to party. So that's a prime example of being too perverted for me. Like I said, I'm not saying that everybody's like that. I'm not saying she was a hoe, but it raised red flags because if you was, keep in mind, in the beginning when before she came over, she was telling me that she wanted to make sure that I was gonna watch out for her and that nobody would mess with her. She wanted to enjoy her drinking. Bro, she came over and busted open. Like literally dropped the drawers. I came in, I'm like, well, wait a minute, hold up. So that's just an experience I had, and I want to use that as an example because I believe, it's not even I believe. It's just it's common. It is so. I guarantee you, if you go on Facebook, well, y'all can get up off this video or go out and go on Facebook, go on YouTube, or go not YouTube so to speak because it's all pulled up. You know what I'm saying by categories, but it is really really it's bad right now. Right, and I'm the tendency. That's what I was saying. I have a tendency of going like, nah, see this chick got 9,000 followers or 5,000 people who like their videos. I go looking, boom, and see all the people who follow her. A lot of them are like, you can just see it, old pervs, old dudes, you know what I'm saying, or youngsters that's just trying to knock it, put they pole in anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, come on, you making niggas look bad, man. Like real talk, I'm a man, bro, but I was raised by a woman, so I got the utmost respect for women. Real talk. Even in my addiction, I had more respect. You know what I'm saying? So, the message today is entitled "Perverse" because I want to just break down the definition of perversion. Perverse. The textbook definition of perverse, it says a person or their action showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that's unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences. Now you got people. Now if our Facebook and our all our social media sites are just flooded with sex, with women, with posting a twat, with bent over backwards and niggas is following tough. How can we be mad at our children? No, let me rephrase. Hold on. How can we be mad at the guys who actually take them down and then one of them happens to be 17 or 16? Or how can we go, how can we even really what word am I looking for? How can we be judgmental on men if women are doing it? But it starts with the men because, like I said, I go into the followers and I see it's like a bunch, just all men. Ain't no women sitting there looking at it because women don't want to see. Well, you got some that swing both ways, but that ain't what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is it's got to be some kind of like breaking point to where we separate the adult content from you know younger viewers, because everybody has Facebook now, everybody has Instagram, every kid. I know kids that got iPhone 15s. I'm still jugging off of Android. They got their immediate access to it. Oh yeah, whoop whoop. And then next thing you know, we got 15-year-olds that got babies. We got 16, 17-year-olds that done had abortions, or they baby daddy gone, so now the grandparents got to sit there and step up and raise kids when they kids is already grown or they kids is of age. You get what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to, I don't know this I don't know where I plan to go with this, but what used to be unacceptable is now accepted in our life. And it lets you know that time has changed, but it needs to change again. You know what I'm saying? Because it says that it's hold on, let me read the definition one more time. This is a textbook definition of perverse. It says a person or their actions. Perverse now. Now if you jump on Facebook and say you're a perverse ass bitch, they're gonna get offended. But what they're doing is perverse. Because the textbook definition says a person or their actions showing a deliberate and abstinent desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, despite, in spite of the consequence. So I don't care what people, I don't care if I can go to jail. I don't care if the kid sees this. I don't care if they look at me like this. I'm gonna do it. It's some got to give somewhere, man. I know it's 2024, but think about it, that's a high number compared to 1990, 1994, 1980. You know what I'm saying? Like times have changed, but they're not changing for the better. But I believe myself, change starts with us, the viewers. This ain't no message to shoot at the woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so hold on. Let me pause. So that was the textbook. That was the textbook definition of perverse. Them basically doing what they want to do in a way that was not acceptable, and it's unreasonable, despite of the consequences. They don't care. Now the Bible, the Bible defines it in it's just a little harsher. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what they doing under the sun, in the sight of God is like, it ain't really like popular like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really all that, because God really, in the Bible, it's more of a frowned upon thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It says a turning from truth or right, a diverting from true intent. It says a change to something worse, a turning or applying to a wrong end. That shit sound bad when you think. You can't say that don't sound bad. Like, real talk. Like, think about it. Like, come on, turning from the truth. Like, turning from, this ain't the way it was supposed to be. You ain't supposed to be showing your body and your booty all up. No, wait a minute. God didn't make us for that. And I'm not saying, and don't get it twisted. Like I said, when this is a message that I know once it gets posted and once it goes out and reaches some people who are kind of in a perverse state of mind, first thing they're gonna say is, who the fuck Bubba think he is? who is he? The damn Messiah? They're going to be judged, but it's truth. It's facts. I remember when I first did create my Facebook. It was a female. Well, it's still females. I'll be blocking them. I'm not gonna lie. Certain ones that's modeling. Man, more applaud to you. You got a good little body, nice little shit. Okay, I'll applaud to what you're doing. I'm a support the cause. You know what I'm saying? But when you go into like literally, oh, DM me if you want some further content. Oh, I'll play with myself. Whoop whoop, this that. Oh well, it's some chick. It's even some like rich people that you can tell they are intelligent, highly paid, whatever they do, whatever they choose to do. And you'll see them on there, and they're like, "Oh, guess what? Boom, boom, boom!" And they bounce their boobs, and then they're, "Oh, I did it, y'all!" Like it's like they're baby stepping there with somebody leading their ass in to they're pulling them like it says, like the Bible, like I see. But that's prime example. I just told you. I just kind of enlightened myself in a sense, like the Bible text version. I mean, the Bible says that it's turning from truth. Perverse. It's turning from truth or right. So these is people that's getting turned. Our people are turning every day. If we got thousands and thousands of people that's rocking with the crew, that's getting naked, busting it open, twerking, whatever you want to call it. I'm to each his own. Different strokes for different folks. But if we got thousands and we got the kids in school, think about what's going to happen. They're going to get turned too. But that's out of the Bible. I would never tell no lies about the Bible, man, because he done did too much for me. He done did too much for me. But it says a turning from truth or right, a diverting from the truth with true intent. A woman wasn't made to be out there shaking her stuff and this and that. A woman is supposed to be here, a nurturer, a giver of life, a mother. A partner that the husband consoles. And back in the Roman times, the king didn't do nothing unless he went to the queen. And the queen was where? In the castle, taking care of the castle. Taking care of the slave. Taking care of the servants. Raising the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so simple when I look back then. I was like, damn, I wonder how I would have been. I wouldn't want to get stabbed with no sword or be going to war with nobody, because that's y'all don't watch like 300 and watch like Braveheart and all their movies. That's got to be hell to like really like be out there. Whew, you gotta like really go to war slinging blades and getting picks thrown at you just so you can live. Protect your kingdom, but think about the family setting. The family setting was, the king didn't make the king to be all bothered by this, by that. Go home to the wifey. Hey, babe, well, what do you think I should do, man? I don't know what to do. And she's like, in the movies, it's so loving. Like, the queen always had the right words for the king. Think about it. Before Leonidas went to war in 300, what did he do? That nigga went home, ran down to his wife. His wife gave him the green light, told him, look, you do what a free man would do. That nigga made love to his wife, went out and never went back, but he had it in him. Like, man, my wife told me what to do. I'm gonna rep that. I'm gonna do that. It was right. It wasn't turning from the truth. It wasn't like now. And I think about the queens. If the women are our queens and our princesses, but they on Facebook and they on Instagram and they on TikTok just bouncing ass, then what does that lead the kingdom? Where does the man? Because we hear so many, oh, my deadbeat baby daddy. Or my deadbeat husband, he don't want to help me with this. But then you go on her page, and she like half naked, or she in lingerie, talking about what's at me, or my private site, my OnlyFans. The OnlyFans, oh my God, they got a site just to advertise ass these days, in a more secluded way, in a more 2024 way. So. I guess, I don't have no ending to this message, because it's gonna take some real grounded parents, adults, individuals to just start a movement to like, look, man, and it starts from within. There's nobody that can go. I can't jump on Facebook and leave no message and be like, hey, you know what, y'all need to stop shaking ass. I got kids. No, that ain't gonna do no. That's not gonna do no good. This starts, by hearing truth, hearing facts, hearing what I'm saying. This starts with really, really someone who's doing it right now is going to hear something and be like, you know what, that is right. How would you feel if your daughter, 14 years old, was sliding down a pole or was literally taking pictures like that, copying mommy that she's seen on Facebook or she's seen on TikTok or she's seen on YouTube, where you got your legs gapped open and you taking a picture. Or, you got the camera taking back shots where you can see the thumb. How would you feel? I always wanted, I got 3 boys, y'all. And I guess at the time, God felt that it wasn't right for me to have. And it's true because I believe, I always give a hats off. I'm going to take it off right now and do that to all the fathers that got daughters. Because me, myself, I believe that the fathers that have daughters have to mature fast. Because y'all got to watch y'all baby girls. Even if the mama don't, it's a cliche. Daddy's little girl, mama's boys. You know what I'm saying? The father takes like control of, he's the protector. He's making sure she ain't seeing what she ain't supposed to see. She ain't around what she ain't supposed to be around. She ain't even eating what she, daddy, and I always felt like if I had a daughter, I would go into that protective mode like other dads that I see, but thinking back now, walking the walk that I've walked and coming as far as I've came, I wasn't ready because I was still struggling within self. I was still struggling with myself. So to all the dads out there, just in general, not even if you got a girl or a boy, because think about it. Like, we can go into perversions now. Let's switch it up. So, because I don't want it to be a sexist message. A lot of our men are turning homosexual. And this is I'm gonna be 100. This is it's not touchy. It's not I'm not speaking of homosexuality being bad, because I just did a message yesterday. God gave us the free will. Now, whatever adults choose to do, if it's wrong, that's something they got to answer to. If it's right, okay, more power to you. But I'm speaking more of the advertisement of it. Like they have, I believe that LB, and I hope don't nobody like try to ban me, but I don't believe publicly advertising sexual content but remember before they used to block out the sex scenes back in the 80s. Now, them is the most award-winning movies, the hottest scene in Grammy history. Time has changed, y'all. But it's gonna take a group it's just gonna take for a good word to just spread. That's it. It ain't like, oh, quit doing this. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You feel me? It's not about season something, because who are we to sit there and say, man, you got to stop doing that? But it's like, I just find it highly inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? And they say that the devil will tempt you in the most ways, and this is how I know that God has done a work in me, because like I told you, I used to watch porn. I ain't got my bad, y'all. I ain't got to sit here in front. I used to watch porn. Nigga, I know most men be trying to hide in this and that. Man, nigga, what I gotta hide it for? Nigga, if I want to watch porn, I'll bust one up. Oh, damn. Never had to sit there and do all that, man. Now, I got a woman in there. I got a woman over there, but it was just the excitement of seeing different women, different positions, different this, different that. Next thing you know, I'm trying to try this shit on my girl. She's like, nigga, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, really, I seen, never mind, baby. Come on, flip back over. Let's do it the original way type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not back to what I was saying is, the women, the queens, because remember, the Bible said a turning from truth to right. The women have turned from the way they're supposed to be originally. They're originally supposed to be birthers. They bring life into the world. They nurture. They're there for their husband. They are you know what I'm saying? Like the foundation, basically, of a kingdom. The man is the provider, the protector. You know what I'm saying? The you know what I mean? The giver of the jack of trades, and you know what I'm saying? The man was the man, the aggressor, and yeah, overall he made the decisions of the kingdom. But behind the doors, behind closed scenes, behind all of that, he would console with his queen, with his woman, with his wife, with his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like he would console with her. But now if you look 2024, now fast forward from like the 300 days, you know, the Braveheart, from those Roman times and back in the, you know, the ancient history, you know, emperors and all of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I forget, I ain't too good on, but fast forward to today, to where when you go on Facebook, when you go on YouTube, or you go on TikTok, that is the most liked videos there are, or the most desired source of entertainment is chicks bouncing ass, twerking, showing this nudity, pictures of the twat thing, meeting up, doing hookups. I told y'all at the beginning of the message. I'm not sure if I was having some problems with my horn, with my device, and I was saying like I had a woman talking about, a beautiful woman. I forget who I can't remember because I blast her. I don't care. I blast her right on Facebook. Look, don't go to her page. If you put her on a friend request, more than likely, the next day when you go on your page, she gonna be butt naked. And if your son or your daughter or your wife is your friend on Facebook, you're gonna have some problems. And see, that's what people don't realize. Like, that's what certain women don't realize. And even men too, because men be doing some old grimy dirtbag ass, excuse my language, dirtbags ass, desperate shit. I'm sorry, man. I can talk hard about my niggas because I'm a nigga. I'm a man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch my mouth. But I gotta be me too. I'm a nigga. And I don't agree with half the shit these niggas be doing out here. I'm gonna be all the way 100. Y'all know where I'm from. Y'all know where I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Just to get off of, this subject and get on this. Men make other men look bad by some of the actions they do, and they don't realize it. Paying these women for pictures, paying them for this, man. I'm mad because I dropped 20. Look, I dropped a $20 bill outside, and it's just now drying up from the rain. I was like, oh. But sending $100 for her to play with herself and this and that, bro. Come on, man. You making this a human race, but at the same time, as men and as women. Like I said, I am not one against lesbians, bisexual, homosexual. I'm not against that because I feel like you have the right to decide who you want to be, who you want to be with. But now when you get to advertising it, it affects everybody. It affects everybody. Every woman that work hella hard, you know what I'm saying, and dresses nice and this and that, or has kids and all that. When you sitting there butt naked on there or whatever, and you sitting there getting $100, $200 for that, what you think the next woman gonna think to go to work every day? I'm like, this old trifling ass bitch. Real talk. I'm just being solid with it. What do you think the men that see other dudes, let's just say, okay, now I always put me in the hot seat. I don't never put nobody else in the hot seat. Let's just say me. Y'all know my story, most of y'all, and I am going to be doing my story on YouTube, so y'all got to make sure y'all subscribe to the page because it's about to be heat. When I say it's about to be heat, I've been getting, they call them downloads in spirituality, but I've been getting these just messages I know I should give because everybody be needing to hear some kind of positive. Everybody be needing to hear, encouragement. Everybody needs to hear experience that they experiencing right now that somebody overcame. Everybody needs to hear the word the word of God, because you don't have time to do it. You might be on your way to work and you might be let me see what Bubba talking about today. Oh, damn. Oh, we talking about patience and I got to go to work and deal with this dude. That's why I'm here right now. That's what I plan on doing. That's what I done took on doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all subscribe. Bubbles and Bibles, B&B. Y'all going to see my head. Y'all going to see. I just posted. I got a nice my partner. I want to give a shout out to my partner, David. He's doing all my graphic design work for me. It's about to go to a different level because our world needs to change. And I believe that song. One man can change the world. I love that song though. I'm not saying I'm gonna be that man, but I'm just saying I'm gonna take the initiative to play my part because it. When I got out of school, I took a journey that I shouldn't have lived through. Real talk, and I'm an emotional dude because I know how. Whoo, y'all forgive me. My eyes start watering. I took a walk. I took a journey that most wouldn't have made it through. And I'm not saying a life of gang banging. I'm not saying a life of you know. I don't compare myself to nobody because you're not supposed to. Everybody has their journey they took. You know if your journey was kind of complicated, but then boom, it was cool. You know if yours was kind of smooth because you was raised this way. You know if it was like A1 because you didn't have to live around that. Mine, I was raised right and chose wrong. I got one of the most powerful mothers there is. My mom just sent me a brand new jacket last night because I said it was cold. Me, I'm a pro club hoodie. She said, "You need a jacket, baby." I'm like, "No, mom, it's cool." She said, well, "Nope. What kind you want? What size?" I'm like, "Mama, I don't." Okay, 6X. I wanted to fit me kind of big, but my mom. If y'all, whoever went to Ganesha, whoever knows my mom. If you don't know my mom was really, really tough. My mom was the one that had come up there. If Mr. Taylor or Mr. Knowles, or y'all know Miss Renee, all the teachers from school from G High, you know what I'm saying, Miss Wade, you know what I'm saying, let Miss Wade call my mom or give me an F. My mom is up at the school and she gonna fire on me in front of everybody. Bow! What the hell wrong with you? You was doing what? Why you didn't do your homework? Okay, in front of everybody, in front of Bab, in front of James Johnson, in front of all y'all know, man. Y'all know the G High reps for everybody from Ganesha, man. G High, but my mom was that one. My mom never used drugs, ever. Never. You know what I'm saying? Never drank. My mom was really, 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 but every one of us, me, my brother, my sister, all graduated high school on time. In fact, if you look up the class of 2000, I came out on the front of the newspaper for graduating. French braids. You know what I'm saying? But I just say that to kind of ease it because I was getting a little emotional, but the walk that I went, I took a lot of turns I didn't have to take. And where I'm at now, it's a blessing to have made it. So I do this because I got a passion for life now. I got a passion for people. I got a passion for love. You know, I am, how can I say it? You know, what comes to mind is when people say in church, you got to be reborn. I used to, it's even in the Bible. I remember Jesus was talking to, and I don't put, hold on, let me finish first. Jesus was talking to his disciples and he said, well, how can we be reborn again? God, how can we be reborn again? We cannot enter the womb and come back out. And Jesus was known for calling you a fool. That was the most disrespectful word. He was like, you fool. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about be reborn of spirit. This is what happened to me, y'all. And all I do is share my experiences that brought me to where I'm at now. And I thank all of y'all, as a bubble break. Bubble break is when I take a little side note to give y'all some. I think everybody who really, really is tapping in, listening, take something from it because it's a blessing. Like I just was saying, certain people are like, oh, you think you better than somebody. Motherfucker, I am. Oh, well, how can you be, this, that when you curse? Stop being lame. Stop being lame. Like I ain't got to defend who I am to you. I just told y'all where I'm from. But it's intention, it's motive, it's goals, it's that thirst for life, it's the thirst to be better. You know what I'm saying? To really, the word that comes to mind on what I am trying to do, what I am trying to be, it's one word: integrity. That's it. A man of integrity. Y'all look it up. There's certain words that I used to use when I was younger that I never really knew the textbook depth. Now I'm into that. Let me find out what that means. You know what I'm saying? Look, devil always want to try. Now my phone want to die, but I got a charge on that ass. I rebuke you, Satan. But I didn't. There was a lot of people a lot smarter than me. I had to copy off a couple of my friends. I think I copied off their tests. You know what I'm saying? Going into Miss Wade or Miss Johnson or you know what I mean, Mr. Taylor, Miss Renee. All these different. But they, people who are blessed with intelligence, y'all got to share that shit. Y'all can't keep that to yourself because we live in a world. Come on, I just told y'all we live in a perverse world. Once again, I'm gonna give y'all the definition one more time, and I'm going to wrap this up. Perverse in the dictionary, a person or their actions showing a deliberate and obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences. I mean, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna show what I want to show. I'm gonna twerk. I'm gonna bust it open. I'm gonna do all that stuff. You feel me? Then the Bible is a little more like, I'm not gonna lie. Now I know what they mean when they say, "Don't mock God." God says, "I will not be mocked." Vengeance is mine. Because God was giving you God was really giving us warnings back in the Bible. When you read the Bible, I've read it, but then now it's time to live it. Somebody told me when I was in prison, they said, "You're in the Bible." And I'm like, "Man, shut up. What are you talking about?" Like, no, you got to find yourself. Everybody's in the Bible. Everybody that exists on this world is in the Bible. And that is not no lie. I would not lie playing with the Bible. You just have to figure out, and it's not your name. It's your situation, your spirit, your circle. There's somebody that was you, that you're living their life today in 2024. We're talking about 800 BC. Whenever this Bible was wrote, whenever the Bible was wrote, whenever the content was put into it by whoever. See, and this is what separates, this is what causes diversity is religion. I had someone, and I'm gonna always revert back. It's not bothering me no more because I let it go. I already prayed on it, God, whatever, They already said, I told you, I had a little voice one day said, they're gonna come for you. And I'm like, who? What is he talking about? They're gonna come for me. Man, all I'm doing is sitting there sharing my experiences. The critics, the people who create diversion today in society and the world, when they get to fighting about if Jesus was black, if Jesus had long hair, if God, Allah, or Jehovah, or come on, y'all help me out, man. Buddha, or all these different beliefs, bro. I'm talking about spirituality. I'm not putting a face on it. I believe that's idolatry. You know what I'm saying? When you idolize a face. Because I remember when I watched the Ten Commandments back, what was that, the Easter time used to come on? Faithfully. It wasn't no face when Moses went up to the top of the hill. It wasn't no face. It wasn't. And I know, and then somebody's going to say, oh, well, this is the Son of God. So, come on. God also says, where there is confusion, chaos, and conflict, it is not of God. So when you hear people sitting there talking about, oh, Catholic this, oh, Christian that, oh, atheist this, oh, Buddha, oh, they believe in Muslims. Bro, that ain't a God. God said, man, look, this is spirit. Everybody got a spirit in them. We're a spirit. If our spirit leaves our body, guess what? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But I heard that one day, they gonna come for you. I'm like, who? Nigga, who? You know what I'm saying? And it was just, it's crazy when you really, 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 really get to giving into God. Like, man, okay, man, have your way. I had to because I'd be dead by now. Y'all would have heard, man, McQueen. Y'all know McQueen? Yeah, man, they found that nigga over in the alley. Man, that nigga was whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of smoke coming here. I'm sorry, y'all. But damn, where'd I leave off at? I was talking about. I'm just gonna run with it. I ain't gonna stop. Oh, God was talking about the face of God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in spirit because we all have a spirit. I am into spirituality. Period. I don't care. You're gonna have different people, different churches, different. They all gonna try to divert you this way, divert you that. That's like a way of gangbanging to me. To me, I'm gonna give my honest opinion. I believe Christian, Catholic, Muslim, All these different beliefs are man-made, and they are a way to separate the human race. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in none of that. And if I had to choose one, it would be Christianity, because someone told me a long time ago. And I got, that's just my choice. Everybody has their decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's me. Y'all can't get mad at me. Christianity isn't a religion, it's a way of life. To be Christ-like. Somebody can be like, oh, well, was Christ black? I don't got time for all that, man. Stop playing games with me, dog. Come on, man. I know what I've been through. I know who saved me. I know who I prayed to. That's it. That's all. You get it how you get it. You feel me? But someone actually commented on one of my posts on my YouTube channel. They commented on my YouTube channel. And that's all I did. Now y'all, I'm going to end with this. I got to, because I'm already an hour on the other one. So, I forget what it was that I posted. I'll have to go back in and look. I posted. Anyway, they said something. I pray that we meet Allah. But anyway, I said, okay, you know what? Thanks, man. God bless you. Woo, woo. Oh, what God are you referring to? Are you referring to Allah, this, and that? Are you referring to woo, woo, woo? Bro, check it out. I'm referring to whoever I want to refer to. You take it the way you take it. I say God, my God. You might say, you put a face on it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm in spirituality. It's a difference. It's a big difference between spirituality and religion. Prime example, I got to give an example. I know I said I was going to end it, but let's just say Christian, because I always got to put myself in a hot seat. Let's say Christian. Christian people teach, religion, Christian teaches you that you're to turn the other cheek, that you can, you hold on, rewind. So it teaches you that you can sin, this, that, woo, 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 do what you want, and go in Sunday and be forgiven for it in church. Basically, right? Go in there and pray. Catholic, I think it's like so many Hail Marys. You're forgiven, right? You can do whatever you want to do, but Sunday, long as you go in there, you got eternal life. You've been forgiven. Spirituality more or less keeps you from doing those things because you're walking with integrity. You're not doing certain shit. You don't need to be forgiven. Like turning the cheek. That was one example. I'm gonna go to another one. I got to give y'all an example before I shake. So, turning the cheek. Christian teach you to turn the cheek. Oh, if such and such harms you, you turn the cheek and let him hit you on that side. Spirituality says we are firm in who we are. We don't take that shit from nobody because we are people who learn to balance light and dark. It don't mean just because I'm walking in light don't mean I don't know how to revert back to the dark. It means I've conquered my demons. My demons they bow to me now, meaning I have control over them. So if you hit me or you threaten this temple, which is a temple of my spirit, y'all know where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish the nigga would. Like, oh, wait a minute. Spirituality don't teach you that. Oh, hit the bow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that one too. Bow. No, that's out. That's out. I'm firm in what I believe in, bro. I wish you would run up on me, bro. They gonna break your jaw. Oh, my mama. You feel me? But it's truth, though. These are facts. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Y'all start digging it up if y'all need to. Y'all, if I ever put anything that is not real, that is not truth, that is not honest on my page, please y'all slander me. Slander me. Like like damn me to the pits. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no reason to do all that. How can you get on here trying to do something good and be putting out something bad? That's out. That ain't my get out. But um, we to be firm in who we are. You know what I'm saying? We are to be and stand fast in what we believe in, and we don't behave certain ways. We don't behave perverse. We don't allow ourselves. Excuse me, y'all. I might cut for 1 second. We don't allow ourselves to behave certain ways. We don't do certain things. We don't even accept. Matter of fact, we ain't about to accept you if you're doing shit like that. You feel me? So um that's my message, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave it right here because if not, I'm gonna be on here all day. And it's my day off, so I'm probably gonna be back on again. But once again, y'all, I want to thank all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure other people will view it when they get it. If you guys want to check out some more of my other messages, the ones that you can see it's progressing. It's progressing. The messages are getting more in depth. I'm getting more textbook facts and just revelation. You know what I'm saying? I pray for it on a daily to where I can give y'all something y'all might need to hear, something y'all not, and y'all don't, please don't hesitate to comment, to like, to share. Share it with somebody. If you know somebody going through, somebody busting it open right now, send it to them. Send it. Let me be the face of it. Y'all ain't got to take it. Y'all ain't got to sit there and fight with them. Send this video to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Bubba said this. but but it's a blessing, y'all, to be where I'm at mentally, spiritually, physically, man. Y'all, please, y'all comment, y'all like, subscribe. Bubbas and Bibles, B&B. I'm gonna be flooding it coming up. I had to take a break from it just because I had to see where I want to go with it. But it's gonna come together real nice, man. It's only gonna come together with y'all feedback, with y'all comments, with y'all likes, with y'all questions. If y'all want to say, hey Bubba, what you think about this? Trust me, I'll do a message fast for you. You know what I'm saying? If I got it in me, and if I don't, I can't let y'all in on everything that's about to take place with the Bubbas and Bibles. But y'all gonna want to be a part of it because it's going really, really, especially the old heads. And what I mean by old heads are, it don't matter your age. It's where your spirit is at, where your head is at, where your heart is. There is something you can share that's gonna help the next person. Real talk. So y'all be looking forward to a lot of changes. But subscribe to Bubbles and Bibles, B&B, like it. Because the likes let me know, it hits my phone, lets me know, oh man, it just gives me a little more motivation. It gives me a little more inspiration. It gives me a little more go. You know what I'm saying? To want to do more, to want to seek more, to want to pray more, to want to just share more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have been blessed. I took a long journey, man. I took a long journey from home, and now I feel like I'm back. And it's a whole different ball game, y'all. When I say I'm about to put some messages on YouTube, TikTok, y'all, I'm on TikTok too. Y'all can find me. Y'all know my name, Christopher McQueen Sr. Same on Facebook. If y'all want to go to the Facebook, if y'all want to go to the YouTube, y'all want to bounce back and forth. A lot of times I mirror the messages, but a lot of times I'll do a message on YouTube that I don't do on Facebook. So, and if any of y'all can DM me, that's why I always leave my Facebook open. You know what I'm saying? To where y'all can DM me, jump in there and be like, hey, what's cracking with you, man? It'll feel good to hear from some of the old heads, some of the Jihad homies, some of, American Recovery. I don't care who it is. Somebody new who just want to chop it up and going through something. I offer my services to anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because God has been good to me, man. He really is. And it only gets better. But it starts with us, man. I love you guys. I pray to God to watch over y'all, keep y'all safe, keep y'all in good health. Y'all pray for me. I pray for y'all. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And y'all stay tuned for the next time. Bubbas and Bibles. Check it out. B&B. I'm gone.